Yo guys, let me check the mic is good. Alright, okay. Welcome back to another video, guys. Today I'll be talking about how I got into my first fight. But this fight wasn't in school, but this fight where I got into it was like in my old apartment place. So like here, this is how it is or this is the most goofiest fight that ever happened ever. Alright, first it starts like this. I was in my balcony, right? Balcony. Fuck, balcony, right? I was in my balcony, and so there was these kids. My friends were like down. I was talking to them up on my balcony, right? And they were just telling me to come outside, right? then these, then these two Indian kids. No, it's like four Indian kids. Before I let the video start, I wanted to say those kids were not Indian. They were actually, I'm pretty sure Pakistan, and I didn't mean to say Indian. That's my mistake, and really, yeah. The two big brothers and the two little brothers part, right? And so they just came up because they were trying to call for my other friends, right? I They were calling for my other friends, right? And while they were calling for my other friends, they try to get involved, right, into the problem. Okay, yeah, so when they try to get into the problem, right? Um, my friends came afterwards. So I was friends with this um he was, I think he was 11th grade, 10th grade. No, he was ninth, 8th grade, but he was low key big as hell. So like when they saw him, right, they ran all the way to the park, right, and and they wanted to fight. They genuinely wanted to fight. So when they ran into the park, right. When they ran into the park, I was like, "Nah, I'm not gonna let that happen." And then I got my whole clothes ready. I got my whole clothes freaking ready just to fight, like just to have a little brawl, right? This is the most goofy. Then I go down and we start chatting. Then we see them in the park, and then we're like, nah, nah, we're not gonna let the disrespect slide, right? So then when we, so when we came up to them, right? My friend, one of my friends, his name was. I'm not gonna name his real name, but I'm gonna name him um Chris. I'm gonna name him Chris, right? Chris, he backed out last second. He's like, yeah, let's go fight, right? Last second, when we were about to fight, right? He's like, nah, I'm gonna leave. He literally walked away home. He did a walk of shame. I still remember that. I mean, I can't blame him because his mom was strict as hell, right? But like, he just left us, bro. He literally just left us. So then it was me, my little brother, and my other friend. I'm just gonna call him Alex, right? And so we were having a little bro. This was actually the worst fight. I got no video. Maybe soon the video may get leaked. I don't know if it does. Hopefully, it does get leaked. But like, this is so it comes like this. Um, so they're like, you fight. They were like low key pre pressuring us to fight, right? And they had all their phones out, right? And since they had all their phones out, we couldn't back out. So then I came up, I was throwing straight punches, right? These were the weakest punches ever, bro. Bro, the adrenaline was crazy, but these were the weakest punches ever. I was literally just tapping him, tapping him, tapping him. Oh my gosh, bro. And when I was doing that, right? I was just hitting him in the stomach when I was doing that, right? My friend was just watching me. He was just watching me do that. After that, then it got a little more serious, right? And so when it got more serious, we all started a brawl. It was a 4v3. It was four of the Indian brothers. I don't, not Indian, but Asian. I'm just call them Asian, right? Versus, I think they were Pakistan, right? But they were Asian. I'm just gonna call them Asian because I don't know the real country or race or whatever. You know what I'm trying to say, right? I don't know what I'm trying to say, but like, yeah. And it was me and my brother and my friend Alex. And so we started brawling, right? And we started brawling, and this was a serious. It got serious. We started slamming and shit. Started punching, but if I look back at it, I'm be like, oh my gosh, we couldn't fight. We literally could not fight at all. It was the stupidest fight ever. But anyways, so when that happened, right? Oh yeah, so one of the kids got slammed by the 8th grader, ninth grader I was talking about. He looked like an 8th grader or ninth. He slammed the other kid, right? And the other kid was too scared to fight right after, or cause He got slammed. He basically got slammed by someone two, 3 grades away. They started running away, right? And and when they started running away, yeah, that's when we definitely won that fight. I'm gonna say we won that fight, but that shit is still debatable. We I was low key putting a headlock too, and when I was putting a headlock, when I was putting a headlock, right? It was just for a little bit, and they're like, "Nah, nah." We all did not want to fight. We all just didn't want to fight. But we Logan had a tough clip. There was a tough clip where my brother, my friend Alex was grabbed by those 2 kids, and we both came up. Cribble slammed my oh shoot my little brother, Cribble, right? My little brother came up and slammed the other kid while I kicked the other kid. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna live to this day. That's my first fight. Basically, yeah, they just ran away and they just didn't want to fight. They're walking away, and yeah, there was videos. There was a video of it. I'm pretty sure a video probably got deleted. If not, you guys may see in the future. And really, yeah, that's just my first fight. It was the most goofiest fight. I wish I could go more in detail, right? But I barely remember anything. I genuinely barely remember anything. The only thing I remember is I got my first fight. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I love you guys. Thank you.